All right, folks. All right, so not a target-rich environment, but we did catch a nice one in Lowe's. Nice work for everybody. If you want to take a quick look at where we are in Lowe's right now, for those that stayed in, you can do a quick revisit on that. All right, so we got in those at 1. Boy, anybody that held is doing all right. Got into those at 109. They're trading 230 now. Just keep moving your stops up. All right, but outside of that, let's take a look at what we have rolling up here now. E-Trade, ETFC. This is down on yesterday, where JP Morgan came out and said that they were going to offer a new trading platform that offered free trading. We know that that can't be the case, but I bet you that it's for probably their high net worth clients, and you have to hold so much in there. And I don't know. I didn't read too much about it, but it hammered all of the online brokerages. So that's what we're seeing here. It's coming back just a little bit here today. It's still looking weak. I don't think I would necessarily want to take a short here, because it looks like the market is somewhat the news has somewhat been tempered. All right, Campbell's Soup. So I'm gonna take E-Trade off of there. Campbell's Soup, CPB. They have earnings on the excuse me, on the 30th, which is next Thursday. This doesn't look compelling enough for me, and Vol's probably not going to do a whole bunch. So I don't think that, this looks to me like you'd want to sell an iron condor in here that it's not moving, but I don't think you're going to get any appreciable decay going out to next week between now and earnings, and to sell one for August 20, for Friday, just doesn't make sense. So nothing there. Avis, that's a weird looking one, huh? Another candidate for, if I were going to do something, we only do directional plays in here, but it's right at the bottom of the predicted low, but this looks like it's just hanging out there. Again, I would be looking at some sort of iron condor, but we don't do those trades in here. These are directional. All right, Charter, CHTR, mildly bullish here. I don't think that's a crazy reason to get long here. We can look, and it's actually down here at. It's below the predicted low. It's just right back into this range. I don't see anything bullish there. Cirrus looks a little bit, looks kind of strong. CRUS. So it's unchanged. I don't know that we need to take a long into that as well. Let's take that out. All right, Deer looking, I like this picture. You know how much I like, let's go to 3 months here. You know how much I like when we get these protracted down moves, and then we get the crossover, and we usually get a nice move up, and that's what we're seeing here. I'm going to keep Deer on the board. What's Deer doing today? I'm sorry, I didn't even look. So it's unchanged. Okay, Fossil, less so, and I'm not really a big fan of the brand. International Paper, looking possibly at a bullish indication. It's off 0.5%, so far I like Deer. Excuse me for a second here. So looking at deer, um, let's see here. Let's get our trading tool up and figure out what kind of move that we're looking at here in deer. UTX didn't come up on any of my signals. We could take a look at it later though. All right, 143.83, like deer is unchanged. We're going to go out to regular SEP, and regular SEP vol is 23%. So we're targeting like the 152 area. Go out to regular SEP. 152. So if we can do the 150, 152 half, that's trading for 52 cents. So if we go 150, 152 half, we're buying this one and selling this one. And 52, oops, excuse me, that's going to 152 half, that's going to max itself out. And here we are, if we pay 50 cents for this thing. No, excuse me, that needs to be negative. So we're getting 4 to 1, but remember, what if we only target 152? We're still getting 3 to 1, and the 59% confidence interval is indicating 52 quarter, 52.22. So we're definitely being plenty conservative with that. I kind of like that, and deer has acted well on these dips, and we're unchanged. It is a bit. I mean, we really do have to take out. The only thing that I don't like is that we're going to have to try and take out these highs at the 147 half area, which might be a little bit aggressive. I like it, but I want to see if they want to pull this back and maybe we get a better entry. I'm not going to put this signal out yet. An international paper, let's look at this on the 3 months. Just very sideways, has not acted really to any of these crossovers. A little bit. We're stuck in a very tight range. I'm going to keep that off. And John, you wanted to look at UTX. Did see a crossover in UTX a couple days ago. It looks like it is showing continued strength. I've not looked at it today. Let's see what's happening there. Okay, it's down 1.5% today. It was predicting a 135.31 low, and now we're trading 134.04. So we're going to see this flattening of this short-term predictive difference was almost flat. You're probably going to see it actually turn down tomorrow. Medium and long term are going to start to flatten out. I would say that this is exhibiting not bearish an indication, but a lack of a strength of the bullish indication that we had from a few days ago. I would not be getting into this, and if I were in it, I would be looking to maybe take some of the money off the board.
This one possibly could become a swing play. I'm a little hesitant to do it.
All right, so I'm going to wait on deer. I'm going to put out if we get a little bit of a pullback in deer, I think I'm a little bit more interested. And if we trade down, like maybe a buck down to 143 or so, we'll take another look at that. Okay, any other questions? I know this one was a little bit shorter. Anybody looking at anything else? All right, if there's nothing, then I will just close out the